Hey guys, welcome back. I assume you recognize this junction. These are the Bernies, B3 to my left, and ahead of me is Bernies Downhill. I've done a trail check for Bernies 3 but not for Bernies Downhill, and that's what we're doing today. So I'm going to ride Bernies Downhill, sections of it, stop at the features, walking through it, walking through the lines, assessing all the options, and then ride the features as well. Alright guys, let's do this. Okay. A tricky roller here. And here we are at the start of the actual downhill part. Cool. So you come from there, and this is where the downhill part starts. And as you can see off the bat, you have to make a decision here. You either stay left around the little trees or to the right. I used to go around the left, but I find it a little bit more sketchy. So now I'm staying more on the right here on that rock. So you're going down this way. And here you got a similar situation. Again, I used to go left, but now I'm staying right. And then descending. So when you come down here, you got this hook here, so be mindful of this one. It really can catch you out. I used to go straight through the center roughly, which is fine as long as you know it's coming and you pull up your front wheel. But lately I'm going a bit more to the left here, follow this curve here and then hug in from the side. That seems to work well. And I'll show the other way as well. Following the rock and the little hook. That was pretty much just rolling, by the way. Alright, now it's getting interesting. From this point on, you get a number of features in very quick succession. Starting with this roller. It's looking a bit more intimidating than in reality actually is. So just come in slow here, a little bit on the brakes, so from here you let the brakes go. The only thing really to keep in mind is that it continues here with a small drop. So you hug off here. Yeah, let's walk this line in reverse so you can see from bottom up. Yeah, you can see here that drop you're coming from. And here's the roller. Yeah, it's nothing big. It's a really cool feature though. I like the combination with the drop. Okay, let's try this one. Here we go. And the hook. From here, there are, I don't know, 3 or 4 technical rollers, but they short but steep. But this is the first one. Let's walk through them. Here is number 2. Again, nothing too bad, this one. and number 3. So actually 3. And this one. This one is the more tricky one. Okay, let's ride this part. I'm standing here at the third roller, and actually there are 2 lines. I never considered this left line here, but obviously it avoids a little bit of the drop here. But when you come from the trail here, the more natural line is just to continue straight ahead and roll or drop in from here. Yeah. Now this feature sets you up for what we call the whale tail. Is that big smooth boulder that you go over. So when you got to this point, you got, yeah, again 2 options here. You go straight ahead in this gap, but it's quite narrow. I think, I'm not sure if my bars touched there, but I rode this in the beginning a few times. But the line that most riders take is just staying high here and roll over this boulder. And this is a roller, I don't really hug off it, maybe a little, just a little at the end. These are the features from the other direction. So obviously you're rolling down here and come out of it, and as I mentioned before, this is all very doable, but you have to be mindful with the width between those 2 rocks. Now the one thing that actually does catches me out every time I ride this is this section here. So you start making a right turn here. I think I have the tendency to steer towards this rock here, but I think it's better to stay to the left of it and make the turn that way. Let's do the whale tail. Here we go. Go! Wow, that was sketchy. So I was losing my balance a bit. I was going too slow. And I actually hug off here from the left. Okay, let's do that again. Alright, that was a little better. Still not perfect, to be honest. My 2 goes were actually not good examples, to be honest. The first one, I came too wide here, too much to the left, and I had to hug off here. Luckily I managed to do so. My second attempt, I wasn't nicely landing on this rock here, because that also sets you up to continue with the trail. I was a little bit too wide to the right, and again I had to correct it a bit here to nicely follow the trail. Alright, let's continue. So there's one more hug slash roller coming. So this is pretty much the last feature on the line. This one is rollable. I hug off from here roughly, or here, but you can roll it if you like. Okay, let's do the last section of the trail. The waterfall. Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Well guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. We did Bernie's downhill. We stopped at the big features, looked at the approaches and the lines through it. And I think as long as you're comfortable doing hucks of rock from about a meter high, you're fine. You can easily ride this trail. It's a short trail, but it's so much fun, so much action and a lot of features. Be mindful of the whale tail if you ride it. Just keep a bit momentum. I was going a little bit, a notch too slow I would think, but in any case, yeah, it's all rideable. Alright guys, see you next time, ciao!